girl. You know it's me. I'm up in this kitchen. Listen, I know y'all missed me yesterday, but I had a lot of stuff going on. I was busy, but I'm ready for y'all today. So what we gonna do is we gonna do some beef. I got a big old thing of beef up in here. You can't even really see what parts it is because we went straight to the butcher at Western Beef. And what he did was it was a whole big old thing of beef, and we had him cut it up in certain parts, and we had to leave us a part like for a roast, gave us some little cubes and things like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to make like this stew that Sans makes. It's really, really good. It has potatoes, it has corn, it has like ranch dressing in it, and it's almost like a creamy beef stew type thing. Now, you do whatever it is you want to do. Like I tell y'all, I don't measure nothing. I don't time nothing. But what I am going to do is I'm going to braise the beef a little bit in my Dutch pan. Remember I told y'all about them Dutch pans. And I ain't forgot. I just haven't gotten down to Fort Lauderdale yet to go and get y'all some of them Dutch pans. But I haven't forgot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Dutch pan. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Since you don't have to hold the camera all outstretched like that as long as you got my face. This my Dutch pan right here. And remember, these are those real Dutch pans. And the pan is everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to braise my beef. First, I'm going to put me a little bit of olive oil in there. What did I tell y'all about my olive oil? You use whatever kind you like. I use what I like. I'm using Iberia. I'm going to braise it in that. Hold on. Y'all know I got to get my onions. And my garlic. I'm going to cut up a little bit of onion. Where's my garlic at? Fresh garlic. I'm using fresh garlic. I got my Vidalia onions. I keep Vidalia onions. And lately I've been keeping a lot of fresh garlic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up my onions. I'm going to chop up my garlic. I'm going to braise my beef. Now, I really want this stew. So I'm going to improvise, okay? Normally I have fresh potatoes. I don't have any fresh potatoes, but I do have some potatoes that's in the can. Now, Aldi's sells canned potatoes. Y'all sleep on Aldi if you want to on some things. These canned potatoes are just like regular potatoes. They're sliced, but what I'm going to do is kind of dice them up. Or I might just leave them sliced and put them in there. I got my corn right here. Y'all see I got my beef. I'm not really sure what it is I'm going to do. I might throw some peas up in there. Sans, you had peas in there?
No.
Okay, so what is just corn? You got the camera on me?
Corn and everything else.
Corn and what else?
Corn, meat.
Potatoes. And the ranch?
Yeah.
And the ranch dressing, okay. Y'all, I got Sans on the camera, so don't shoot me if this video don't come out right, because you know Sans don't like doing nothing with none of this kind of stuff. Where's my ranch? Don't tell me I don't have no more ranch dressing there. See, I'm gonna be pissed. That's gonna throw a whole monkey wrench in the pan and plan if I don't have no ranch dressing. I'm sure I do have some around here somewhere. I just can't. God almighty. Anyway, I know I got some ranch dressing around here somewhere. But if I don't, I'm gonna be so pissed because that's what I need. Can you see me, Sans?
I see you.
Okay, because you holding the camera down so low. Y'all know I got to give him, this my new cameraman. I got to give him a little bit of instruction. So anyway, what y'all got going on today? That's a whole bunch of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about, because one of my girlfriends that I follow her name is Lus Jones. Y'all got to follow Lus Jones. Lus is a mess. She is something else. She is straight, raw, real, and she be saying all kinds of shit out her mouth, but she be telling the truth. And she was talking about these people keep beating these children on Facebook and in the CPS or whatever. Jumping in. Was DCF here in Florida. It's CPS in Maryland. It depends on what state you're in. So it's DCF down here and it's CPS up in Maryland. In different states is different things, but it all boils down to Child Protective Services. And she was talking about that yesterday, about these people beating these children on Facebook trying to make a point, then sitting there and looking stupid when they get locked up and stuff. Y'all already know it's not like it used to be when we was coming up. What are you doing?
Phone call.
Oh, okay. Is my video still going?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. It's not like it used to be when we were coming up. When we were coming up, your mother could beat your ass. Your neighbor could beat your ass. Your teacher used to beat your ass. If y'all went to Harlem Park And y'all knew Miss Dixon? Miss Dixon was always taking that ruler and hollering about she was getting some butter from the duck. She beat everybody's ass in the classroom. And nobody said anything about that. They allowed that to happen. We were chastised, and they let parents be parents by chastising their children. You can't do that no more these days. These days, if you beat your child's ass, the first thing they hollering about is you done abused them. So we're going to touch. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Get y'all thoughts going. Get y'all thoughts going about that for me. Let me know what y'all think about that. I just think they need to stop beating these children. I'm not saying that the children don't need their ass beat. Because if they need their ass beat, they need their ass beat. But they need to stop doing it all on Facebook trying to make a point. Because the next thing you know, DCF or CPS or whatever the hell you call it in your state is all in your business. You don't have to focus on this, baby. It's, oh, when I'm talking, you keep the camera on me. When I'm talking about the food, you point it on the food. See, I got to give him a little bit of instruction, so y'all excuse me.
Gotcha.
I got to give him a little bit of instruction on what to do. So anyway, she was talking about that, and she was saying people is so stupid. Stop doing that. Stop beating them children all on the fucking internet and everything and putting it on Facebook. Now, if you want to talk about you punishing them and this, that, and the other, that's fine. Stay off of Facebook with that shit. Stay off of there. Stop going on there beating them children on Facebook and then looking stupid when your ass get locked up. But you getting locked up because even though the child may need their ass beat. Yeah, when they up there twerking and dirking and this and that and the other. Even if they are doing that, what you need to do is chastise them in the privacy of your own home. Because the minute that you do it online, even if it don't look like it's abusive to me, you got somebody else out there. A lot of people don't believe in beating their children's ass. So as soon as they see you beating your child's ass, first thing they're doing is they reporting you, and then you sitting up there looking stupid. It's not like it used to be when we were coming up. When we were coming up, you could get your ass beat, and it was just that and the other. But y'all got to tune into my girl, Lush Jones, because Lush be on it. She be on it. I'm telling you, I watches her every day. I done watched every one of her videos. But y'all got to tune into her because if she wild and she raw, and everybody's a bitch. So if you got a problem with that, don't hit her page up. Lush Jones, don't sleep on her. That girl is funny as a motherfucker, but she be on point. She be real, and she be talking about some serious stuff. But everybody's a bitch to her. So if you got a problem with somebody calling you a bitch, don't even tune into her because you're going to be a bitch. Because when she speak to you in the morning, she live, she be like, hey, boo, what's up, bitch? What's up, bitch? But that's just her style. Everybody got their own style. But anyway, she was touching bases on that yesterday, and she had a point about that. Also, it's a couple other things I want to talk about, but I done forgot about it. By the time I come back to y'all, I'll be to remember. Because it was something else that was bugging me yesterday, and I said I was going to get on here and I was going to talk to y'all about it. But I can't even remember now what it was that had pissed me off that I wanted to talk about. So right now, what I'm doing, look now, you can put it on me. I'm mashing up my garlic. Y'all see that? That's how you crush fresh garlic. I'm mashing up my garlic. And remember, I told you, when you are using garlic, you are not to use too much fresh garlic. Because fresh garlic, if you use too much of it, it will destroy your dish. If you use the right amount of it, your dish will be perfect. But if you use too much of this shit, it'll have your shit tasting bitter and having your mouth feeling all funny. So although I'm cooking a big pot of beef, this is a powerful piece of spice in a little package. That's all you need to do is take a very little bit of this and get the skin off of it. And y'all know I chops my own up. I have a chopper, but just for some reason I like chopping up my own shit. I don't know. It does something. It soothes me or something when I'm chopping. So what I'm doing right here, I got this little minced garlic. See how I'm doing? I'm just chopping it up. I ain't got no special design to it. I'm just chopping it up nice and fine. And I'm going to saute this along with my Vidalia onions. Y'all know I preach about them Vidalia onions because they're very good. They're not too oniony, but they have like a sweet taste to them. And with them having that sweet taste to them, they work pretty good. Come back up, Sans. So what we're going to do now, when I finish doing this, I'm going to go ahead on, I'm going to saute this in the pan. Once I saute this in the pan, then I'm going to put my beef in there, and then I'm going to make my stock. But I'm going to have to stop this for right now because I don't have all the ingredients that I need. I got my little prep work here. But part of the key ingredient is the ranch dressing. And if I don't have the actual ranch dressing, I might have some ranch seasoning packs in here, like the powder type ranch. If I don't have that, then we're going to have to do a plan B. But it ain't hard to do a plan B when you got beef, baby. Because beef, you can make anything out of beef. You can just make a beef stew. I got carrots and peas and onions and shit like that. So I could do a beef stew. I'm not really sure, but I'm pissed off because I wanted to do the creamy styles stew. It probably ain't gonna taste the way Sans make it because I love the way he make it, but I can't get him to make it. I'm surprised I even got him on the camera, y'all, because y'all know he always be out the way. He laughing. Y'all hear him laughing? Yeah, if I turn that camera around on him, he would die. He would die if I turned that camera around on him. Something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. I can't remember what it was I wanted to talk to y'all about. I wanted to talk to y'all about something else. But that thing with beating them children on that Facebook, I tell you. And then another thing, too, with these kids today, a lot of them, parents want to be friends with their children. You cannot be a friend to your child. You have to be a parent. Nobody's saying that you can't talk to them about anything because me and my children talk about everything. There is no secret. There is no limit to what we talk about. We sit down and we talk for hours about whatever's on their mind. Now, every child is different. Devin is my most expressive child. He's the one that's more like me. He'll talk about any and everything, and he's very open. Darius and Jasmine, on the other hand, are different. And a lot of times they don't talk. But what you got to do when you have children like that, because you need to know what's going on with them, you just, when they do talk, just sit there and listen, especially my son Darius, because he never talks. Darius, I don't know where I got him from. He never, ever talks. But there are times when he comes to me and he's just sitting there and he's just talking. So I listen, and I find out a lot about him and what's going on and what he's thinking about just by listening. Sometimes it don't call for you to always have something to say. You just have to listen to your children and let them tell you what's going on. But you got to get, I told y'all this once before, you got to get in your children's business. You got to find out what's going on with them. You got to know what they're on. If they living in my house, I'm going in their rooms, I go in their shit, and I'm finding out what they doing. I open up drawers. One day I opened up my son's dresser drawer and it was filled with condoms. I was like, well, at least he's protecting himself. But what I'm saying is you cannot have a house with children and not know what's going on in there. You got to know what's going on with your children. You got to ask questions. You got to get in their business. Ain't no locked doors around here because I unlock them. I don't give a damn. I will unlock them. And that goes in their room, and I open their book bags up. I go in their wallets. I look in their dresser drawers. I don't care because this is my house. And ain't nobody going to come knocking on this door telling me that I got all kinds of Uzis and Goozies and bots and this and dots and bombs and shit up in here. And I ain't never know about it. That's bullshit to me. These children having shit all up in your house and you don't even know what's in your house. I'll be damned. I know what's in every room in this house. Now, what they do when they outside, I can't tell you what they do when they outside. I would hope they would conduct themselves in a manner that would not shame me or them. But what's going on up in here, I know what's up in the house up in here. I be damned because I looks in your shit. Ain't no privacy up in here. You want privacy, go get your own shit. But as long as you up in my house, honey, everything that's up in this bitch, I'm going up in it. Anyway, Sans is blinding me with the light from this camera. So,
back up a little bit.
My eyes is all blinded now. Now you want to back up. Now you thought about backing up. So, y'all, I'm just about done prepping this. So, like I said, I'm going to make a beef roast. And when I get that going, only thing is, so I want y'all to stand by for later on today. Inbox me. Tell me what y'all want to talk about. Any questions you want to ask me, Inbox me, hit me up. Let me know what y'all want me to talk about, what you want me to touch bases on. This is sort of like a talk show from my kitchen to yours. You know, we're going to talk about things up in here. Sometimes I'm going to have people on the phone and they going to be talking and we going to be sharing. Sometimes I might have some guests in my kitchen and we going to talk. So whatever y'all want to talk about, if you got something on your mind, tell me what y'all think about these beating these children on Facebook. Tell me what you think about, I said, if you got a child in your house, you need to know what's going on in their house and in their, what's going on in their rooms and in their belongings. Inbox me. Tell me what you think. And so when I come back, I can address it. So anywho, I'm about to be out, y'all, from my kitchen to yours or wherever you are. I holla.